So hello all, welcome with us here today. So today we're gonna make a little experiment for our consumer behavior course. But first of all, before getting deeper into the details, let me introduce myself and my team. So my team is composed of 3 members, Amina, Jean-Baptiste, and myself. And we are presently, all 3 of us, doing an exchange semester here at INSPER in Sao Paulo. So we decided to take a deeper look into a very common thing that people kind of underestimate in their daily life, which is their choice of clothes, which is something that they kind of do every day. So our hypothesis is like there are a bunch of environmental factors that can affect the clothing style of people, and from there we made a little brainstorming, and we selected 2 major ones, the mood and the weather, and we saw that there was a relationship between these 2. As we saw the weather, if it is sunny, people are going to be more inclined, or at least we think, and we're going to make some more deeper research and analysis to prove this. So if the weather is sunnier, the people tend to have a better mood and will tend therefore to wear brighter colors and more lighter colors. Whereas if the weather is like very bad, rainy, windy, or like cloudy, people are gonna have like a mood that is not gonna be as good as like for sunny weather, and their clothes are gonna tend to be like bigger and darker. So this is our hypothesis, and we are gonna make 2 separate researches, some physical interviews along with a survey, and finally analyze the whole data in order to be able to make a marketing strategy out of this research, and thus give recommendations to retail stores and big branding companies that could apply these recommendations in their stores in order to hire their sales figures and everything. So follow me for the interviews. What about the color? Do you think we should wear like a darker color in this kind of weather? Or is it more about like your personal mood in a way?
Yeah, I think it's more like the personal mood. I wouldn't, I don't use much orange or yellow clothes, even though I'm wearing green pants, but I don't know, I think orange is never a good color.
Okay, perfect. And about the color, do you think it should be matching the weather, like a more darker color? Or
No, I think it just matches his mood.
it matches his mood? So for you, the mood is more important than the weather
Yeah,
for choosing the colors.
Yeah, I think here we don't have much this problem, at least in Brazil, about the dress code in Brazil. I like to wear bright colors, but most people like more dark colors like gray or black.
Depending on their mood, more than the weather outside. Okay.
I prefer green colors, different colors because the weather is not good. So more black colors. I understand that.
Yeah, exactly. And to you, do you think that the weather impacts your mood more? The weather impacts your clothing more than your mood, or your mood impacts the clothing more than the weather?
For me, it's the same.
We saw previously on the video of the classroom, we could clearly see that outside the weather was not really good, and that there was a major dominance of black colored clothes in the classroom. So this, along with the interviews that you saw previously on the video, with the statistical analysis that we also run along with our survey and data analysis, we finally came to the point where we can say that our hypotheses have been verified, and that there is a clear link between the weather and the mood of people, and that these 2 combined influence the style and the colors that people would wear. So therefore we have used this knowledge acquired through these analysis in order to make marketing recommendations, as we believe that if somebody prefers to wear darker colors when it's rainy, then he will prefer to buy darker colors too when it's rainy. So thus we have two major recommendations to make. First of all, adapt the front display of the stores each day regarding to the weather forecast in order to be very unique, for the store to be very unique every day for the new customers, which would also give the illusion of a much broader collection for the brand. And on the other side, we focused on the hiring and training policies on the staff. So we would focus on hiring much more funny people, because we think that a customer that loves and that has a very good experience while buying his clothes is a customer that might buy more and that it might come back again. So this is the first part. And on the second part, while after hiring our staff, we would focus on training them towards consumer behavior so they can behave accordingly to each person. They should be trained to flatter the customer and like tell compliments that this suits him well, etc., instead of just providing the service of giving him clothes and just like simple, regular, basic advices. So these are our recommendations for the big brands and retail stores. Thank you for your attention and thank you for this course, and see you next time.